Hey, we got water everywhere. We've had several inches of water, but no flooding. But I discovered a spring on my homestead. I don't think I ever recalled noticing it before. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. There's quite a volume of water flowing through my little corral here where the billy goats are. I noted that this was a stream because I've cleaned it out before, but I thought it was just water runoff from this area up here off the mountainside, or the water shedding off the mountainside. Well, technically it is, but I was shocked and surprised that it's not coming over the surface. It has its origins right here. I can see the hole in the ground where the water is just coming. It's just a fountain coming up. So there's a little slight bit of a draw going up this way, but it's pretty much level. So all that groundwater is seeping down and found its way out of the ground right here. So this is an artesian spring. And then there's another one I just noticed over here. There's just water just coming up out of the ground in these two areas right here. That's wonderful. Yeah, here's another origin of water coming out right here, and then the main source right over there. And it's quite the volume going out through my fence line right there. That there's probably more water coming up through these low areas and joining with us besides what we see on the surface and where it starts. That's a marvelous thing to find. That is a wonderful thing to find here in my ranch, right in the middle of the Capricorn corrals where the billy goats are. Gosh. That's neat, but it doesn't run year round, so I can't really tap into it and resource it for anything. But there it is. I have an artesian spring bubbling up out of the ground right there and over here. That's cool. And I'm just out surveying my property today because we've had days of heavy rains and the creeks are all flowing at maximum capacity. Not flooding though, not flooding. So it creates quite the atmosphere of running water, both in front of the house because I have that stream in front, and of course the stream behind. And listening to all this water running all the time, it just makes me want to pee. Well, remarkable, interesting. I'll have to put a stick or a marker there to remind me that that is the outlet for that artesian spring, so I don't disturb it. I want to keep it undisturbed and natural. I don't know how long it runs. We'll just keep an eye on it through the year and see when it stops running, because I didn't notice it at all when I was actually doing all the work out here on the billy goat barn this past summer. Yeah, it gets pretty dry around here. My pond is full. It's absolutely filled to capacity. Now I've seen where we've had so much rain that the pond filled right up to the lip and just a little bit overflowed over the top, but I've never seen it where it was going to damage this walk path here. I think I have enough sizable outlets for the pond to drain out. So nice having water, listening to running water all the time. Yeah, check out my series on building the billy goat barn. I'll leave a link up there for you guys to check that out. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. We're a small homestead, about 5.7 acres, tucked up in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest. With a very moderate winter. Farmer's Almanac said it was going to be a very wet, mild winter for us, but the center part of the United States and other regions are just getting slammed with storms and, of course, that polar vortex. Check out my video. I'll leave a link at the end on how I prepared for a polar vortex, and I gave you guys some hints and tips on preparing and getting ready for such a thing as this. You know, it caught a lot of people off guard and they're utterly miserable right now. I'm sorry for that. Please be safe and please always be kind. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.